Friends, welcome to GTech, the ultimate solutions. Today I'll show you a new circuit. This circuit is already prepared before, but some modification is there. That's why it is features here. At first I'll introduce this circuit, then I'll show you the demo. I made this circuit. Let me show you. This is the main PCB, and I'm using one microcontroller and few optocoupler, and this is mainly for power supply and regulator. This PCB is the main controller. Okay, now here what is there? I'm using this IC 4017 as a controller, main controller you can say, and through this transistor I'm controlling the IR sensor. That means I'm getting response from the remote through IR sensor, and this IC will be control these 5 optocoupler according to your choice. Here I have fixed 5 optocoupler to set 5 different speed or 5 different voltage, and here this portion is for power supply. I'm using this capacitor, ceramic capacitor, to make a power supply, because when this circuit will be on, nobody can touch it, otherwise you will get shock. So this circuit is compact, and I am not using any kind of SMPS power supply. And this portion, see this transistor, I am using BT134, not 136. 136 is this can handle at least 4 ampere, but for your home appliance, a ceiling fan is need maximum 2 ampere. So I am using 134, and this is the circuit, and this is to control the speed. And these 5 transistors will operate this individual optocoupler. This is all about this controller. This is output for your fan or the dimmer. If you want to use a bulb, then you can use this kind of bulbs, or even 200 watt or more. These track can operate or handle up to 200 watt easily. You can use 400 watt also, but with heatsink. And this is the output. If you are using fan, then you can fix it here. And this is 220 input. I'll show you the connection. This middle pin, this one is common for both, and this is the output for your fan or light, whatever you want to use. And this is through the track I'm getting here. This is main controller. Now see what's next. I fix this cable. Mark this portion. Okay. Now come to this part. I'm using 5 transistor here. Here through this microcontroller, I'm getting response through this transistor. These will be operated, but to operate this display, I need pulse separately. But if I'm using these, so I can using this pulse from this transistor, then I can't operate this BCD driver. That's why I'm using a separate circuit board. I'm taking the pulse from here, from this IC, and then it will convert and it will give this signal to this BCD driver. I'm using here 4511 BCD driver, and this, as this is a single digit, so one IC is enough for you. Not only that, through this response, I can operate this controller, and this controller will display the number which I want to display, and according to this number, speed will be changed, as I am using separate optocoupler for this purpose. And along with this display, I am using another device. This is IR sensor. This IR sensor will get pulse from the remote control. Any kind of remote control you can use here. It is not necessary that you have to use a specific remote. Any kind of IR signal it can receive, and for each and every signal it will change the counter. So you can use any kind of remote. This is single digit LED segment, so it can display 0 to 9 and one dot is there. As I'm in my circuit, I'm using only 5 speed, so I'll start from 0. 0 is switch off, that means the output will be off, and then 1 2 3 4 5, that will be the final output. So let's test this circuit once again, and I'll give you separately. How would you like this video? Please comment us. Let's test this circuit. For here I'm using this remote for audio, which I'm using for audio device. I'm having a sound system, so I'm using this remote to operate this sound system. You can use any kind of remote. Now I'll switch on the main power. These two wire for AC input. In this video, it is totally my handmade circuit and it is from my mind. I've changed a few things, and before that also in this channel you will get this kind of video, but it is modified and it is more efficient. I'm using this circuit in my home and especially in my bedroom for last 2 years, more than 2 years, and it's working fine still now. So after using this that circuit, few modification is done, and if you want to make this kind of circuit for your home, obviously you can do that. And if you need any kind of help, you can contact us through WhatsApp, email ID, and even don't forget to comment us. Thank you very much for watching this video.